So now let's study switch case in Java. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna create a package switch case. So first we're gonna take a look at the syntax of switch case. Let's say I'm gonna create a class test, and inside this, let's say if I want to print uh, days, as in I want to print if the days from 1 to 7, and I want to say if I write 2, the day should be Tuesday. If I write 3, then the day should be 3. So we can achieve this with if and else as well, although we have to write a lot of if else statement. If the day is equal to 1, then print Monday. If day is equal to 2, then print Tuesday. Else if day equal to 3, and we need to have a lot of else if condition. And same way, in case of switch, the syntax goes something like this. Let's say I have numeric int day equal to, I'll define it as 3. So I'm gonna write a switch statement over here. I'll say switch. So this is the syntax. Here you need to give that variable over here. So switch and the variable. And so variable will be, let's say I write the day over here, and then we have a case statement over here. So case, if the case is 1, it should print Monday. The case 2 should print Tuesday. Same way, case 3 Wednesday. So only the possible cases will be 1 to 7 only. So we need to make sure that we add the cases which are possible itself. So we should not write any case that is case 8. Wednesday, then Thursday, and also we need to make sure the case should not be duplicated. If we have already written case 4 over here, we should not rewrite case 4 again. Friday, then case 6 should be Saturday, and case 7 should be Sunday. Now, whichever the case that it matches, it should actually going to execute that particular case. If the day is 3, it should actually going to print it from the case 3. Same way, if the day is 7, it should actually going to print it from the case 7. So the other thing, as I said, that the variable should be of the same type, as in if I have written the case with numeric, if we have defined numeric data type over here, the case should also be numeric. I cannot write the next thing, that is 8 over here. This will gonna throw an error. If I print something, let's say Sunday, it will not gonna work, right? It will throw an error because the data type should match the variable over here. So if it is of a string type, then you can see we are not getting error over here, we're getting errors over here. So this cannot convert from int to string, right? So this is one of the things that we need to make sure that the data type should remain the same. Now you must be wondering that same thing we do it in if else as well, right? If I provide 3 over here, then the 3 third case should be executed. As in first, in if else, it will gonna check the first condition, then second, and when the third matches, it should actually gonna execute the third one. But this is not the case with switch. Switch is quite faster as compared to if and else, right? So switch will not gonna check all the condition, it will directly jump onto that particular case and we're going to execute that particular case, whichever that we're going to provide over here. So switch is more optimized. It actually does the same task that we do in if and else, but this is more optimized way of handling a condition. The only issue with switch case is that if we have provided the case as 3, then 3 will be printed, and along with 3 you're gonna see rest others are also printed, irrespective if the case matches or not. So it will gonna print everything 3 and after 3, right, where the condition matches. The above 1 and 2 are not printed because it directly goes over here, right? So this is what, in case that what we need to do, we need to write a break statement after every case, right? If in case we want that after third case it should not execute anything, it should only execute the third statement, so we need to add the break statement. That we're gonna look in some time, but before that, I mean, in over here, instead of one statement, I can add multiple statements as well, right? So it's not like if and else, in if and else as well we can add multiple statement, but we need to provide curly braces. So here, if you provide curly braces, then that's fine, and if in case you are not providing curly braces, then that as well, it should be fine. It should still gonna execute all these 3 statements. So if I don't provide curly braces, and if I run this, you're gonna see that the Wednesday is printed 3 times. Now, to avoid printing the further execution, we need to add a break statement after each case. So after each case, we need to add a break. So what this break will gonna do? Will it gonna come out of this particular statement, or will it gonna come out of the entire switch case? So what it will gonna do? See, before I execute this break statement, let me comment this code. Let me comment. So break, we know that we use break with loops. So if I write a normal statement, if I print something, let's say if I print hi, and then if I print hello. So can I write break over here? If I write break, and if I run this, then what will gonna happen? See, I'm getting some errors. So where the errors are? Okay, there's an extra. Now you can see I'm getting compile time error, not runtime, compile time. You can see break cannot be used outside of a loop or switch. So break statements are only for loop and switch. In order to break a switch or break a loop, we actually use this break statement, right? So what this break will gonna do? This will gonna break this case and will gonna come out of the switch case. So if I run this, just a moment. If I run this now, you're gonna see that once Wednesday, the third case is printed, it actually breaks the case and come out of that case, right? So this is where the break is actually used. Whenever you're working with switch case or whenever you're working with loops, you should be using this break in case you want to come out of that loop, or if in case you want to come out from the case when that particular case is met. All right. Also, if at times you may forget to use this break, then what will happen? Wherever it encounter the break, it will gonna break from there. So if I run this thing now, you're gonna see that Wednesday is printed, Thursday is printed, and then a break is encountered. It actually break from here. All right. So you have to use break at the end of each case. This is mandatory. Now, what will happen? Let's say if I fix this, and if I enter a value which is not there in the case, so no case matches this value. So if I run this, will it gonna print anything? No, it will not gonna print. See, the program is terminated, right? So in case you want to let end user knows that only 1 to 7 are in the case, you can write a default statement over here. So what default will gonna do? It will gonna print, let's say no case matched, right? And this will be executed only in the case when there is no case match, because whenever a case is matched, we are already adding a break statement over here, right? So if I write 1, so it will gonna execute Monday and then it will break. But if I write 8 over here and if I run this, it will gonna print no case matched. So this is what happens whenever a case is not matched. At the end, we can print a default statement. We can do some default scenario where we can mention that the case does not matches over here. All right. And with default, it's not like you need to add it in the end. You can add it in the beginning as well. But what happens, I mean, when a case is not matched, it will gonna print no case match and then it will gonna print Monday as well. This is because there is no break statement over here, right? So if you are adding default over here, you need to add a break statement as well over here. But if you add it in the end, then in end there is no need to add the break statement. You can simply put it at the end and run this, then only the default will be executed and after that it will be terminated. All right. So that is what we all what all we have in the switch and the case statement. All right.